Hello, and today I'm going to be doing another review on some of my Bionicle Mocs. These are some CCBS ones, unlike some of my last ones. Now these, I have a large story for all these characters, but I'm going to start out with the first one, based on my first story for these. These are meant to be what I call ATFC, or Attempt to Find Consciousness. These are all robots that are meant to be, as humans are going extinct, they build robots to try and replace them. And basically they put them in domes, and if they become conscious, they're allowed to be let out. This is one of the characters. Relatively simple one, pretty basic one. This one does not have an arm. Just has a little joint there instead. Very simple figures. Let's see what the next one is. Going to first go over the ATFCs, then some of the other characters. Here's a very bulky one. These large claw arms. Much more bulky version than the other ones, except it has much shorter legs and such. They're generally all silver and gray. None of them have light pipes, or the eye lighting to make the eyes light up. Here's what I like to think of as more of an agile-like one. Actually, it doesn't have the hand pieces on this one, the rubber hand pieces. It has a lot less armor than any of the other ones. These first few are relatively simple, they don't have any action features or anything. On to the next ones, though. I'm going to start out with one of the simplest ones and the few. Also one of the larger, though. This guy. All these characters are actually relatively simple. This guy. Now, this is on another part of the story. Now, I have an idea. For the other few humans learn to transfer consciousness into a robot. This is what these are. It's meant to be what the consciousness is held on. And then they can put them into different robots, such as this thing. This has a small action feature in the form of this other knob. Relatively simple. Longer neck. Put some of these on the ground all in a big pile out on the desk. Okay, on to the next one. There's this one, rather odd looking. I have two torsos on the back. Unfortunately, it does not have knees, though. He does have some articulation on both sides, though. Get the arms up here. Very heavily armored one. I have the drill. Relatively simple. Trying to figure out how to connect power functions to this, but the battery pack was a bit too bulky. Just a simple gear there. That's pretty simple for this one. I think that's about it for him. It's probably one of the smaller but most advanced ones. This Moc actually wasn't originally built for this story. I originally had it in a different story, but eventually switched it back over to this story. So this one was actually built before any of the other figures. It's a custom torso and has probably one of the best action features out of all of them. It's a little slim. You can do it on both sides, individually or both. Goes both ways. I have a bit of a custom gearbox on the back. I'm trying to show you how that works. And I have a custom joint there. And I have treads from a Technic set. This character is relatively simple. Only bad thing about this one is the neck bends down further than it's supposed to. That's about it for this one. I believe that is all of them. There is a combination model with all the ATFC, all the silver ones, which I might do later, but for now that's about it. Bye!